Karl, thank you for joining us. Your thoughts after that one today?
I thought it was two good teams who competed really well. I don't think there was anything in the game. I think the chances were very even. I thought territorially we had to go there to go. One stupid error from us that led to their goal, but then an even worse error from the referee to allow it to stand. Yeah, for me it was our fault for giving the opportunity, but then equally the referee's fault for not giving the free kick. I think for large parts of that game today we showed a real gritty, determined performance, and this team we played against has been together for 3 years. We're only a year old in who we are and the identity, and sometimes for as much as what we kick and we scream and we ask for a little bit more, that sustained ability to work with the same players year in year out doesn't have to give you more stability and more consistency when the game gets unpredictable. I think if I had a criticism of ourselves and what I looked at the AFC team, I felt when it got a bit unpredictable they sort of stood up to it and they looked like they were in control, but we looked a little bit open at times. But that's just new players all the time and the amount of injuries you've got and not being able to find that consistency in the team selection. But for me, I thought it was a very good game and two good teams. I don't think we should be coming away from here without anything.
I mean, there wasn't much separating the two teams back in October, and that was my fault.
Well, when you look at the game, everyone tells me they're the best team in the league. You probably look and go, yeah, maybe. But we've won 1-0, they've won 1-0. Hopefully it's set up for playoff games.
Speaking of which, I mean, you mentioned just how challenging this next 5 games is going to be, but like you say, I mean, there wasn't too much in this.
There's nothing at all. Just find a better level of performance, and we'll do that. As you know, we'll work hard all week and make sure that we're in a place that will be better than the opposition. Hopefully when that whistle goes next Saturday, we'll be fresh, we'll be ready to fight for every ball, and hopefully we do that. We'll be the team on the front foot. I think we're going to Port Vale, who won the favourites early on in the season. We've come here, won the favourites in the league as well. And I don't think at any stage, even Walsall the other week drawing 2-2, we're not far away. We're not getting blown away by any of these big teams, but just little moments in big games we don't seem to take or capitalise on.
How do we get to that then?
I just think consistency and finding a level of consistency, and I think once we do that, I don't think there'll be many teams that will be able to get anywhere near us, and I believe that. We've got some really good players, and we've got some really good players still to come back into this team. Just to name a few, of like Steph Negro wasn't here today, Kelly Amai wasn't here, Simon Ashley wasn't here, Ben Woodburn wasn't here. And there's probably more players, Osterfield, Chesters. There's still some really big players not available when they were a fully fit squad. So I think there are bits that we find ourselves a little bit unlucky that when we come into these big games, we don't have large parts of our team fit. But I think the players who stood in showed a tremendous tenacity. I think we showed some real quality at times. I thought we created some great chances in the first half. Just didn't work the goalkeeper enough. And that was the bit that I'll take away being a bit frustrated. We didn't make the goalkeeper enough. Error led to the goal, error from the referee, and everything in between. You're sort of tossing the coin to whether some will agree and some won't. It was that much of an even game.